If you're anything like me, sometimes it's super hard to stay grounded. I want to read something that I wrote about a couple of years ago, and I'm putting the link in the comments if you're interested in reading more. Staying grounded. Life can feel like a storm sometimes. It gets hard and it's easy to feel lost. In spite of this, I've found ways to stay grounded. Faith, mindfulness, and self-care are my anchors. They help me keep steady when the waves come. Faith has always been a big part of my life. I know there's a power greater than myself. There's a purpose bigger than myself. And when I feel overwhelmed, I pray. Sometimes I only have the strength to cry, "Help!" Other times I remind myself that I'm not alone in this life. Even when I don't have all the answer, faith gives me hope. It helps me trust that all will work out, even if I don't see how at the moment. Mindfulness has also been a huge part of my life long before I realized I was even practicing it. My move in 1989 from Atlantic City, New Jersey to Washington, D.C. is purely the result of mindfulness. My teaching experience in China is also the result of mindfulness. I'll forever recall that day in January 2013 when I woke up and said, I want to teach English in China. Literally 1 year later, I was living in China teaching English. My firstborn child, my first house, my beloved position as an academic advisor, all the result of mindfulness. It's more than just a practice, it's actually who I am. Thinking about what I'm thinking about has either been the cause of me experiencing success or failure. Notice I said experiencing success or failure, not that I am a success or that I am a failure. When I need answers, I simply sit quietly and focus on my breath or notice the world around me. When my mind is racing, mindfulness helps me to slow down and avoid the pitfalls of those rabbit holes. I'll close my eyes, take deep breaths, and remind myself I'm here right now. It doesn't fix everything, but it makes me feel calmer and more in control. Self-care is my way of showing Kimberly K kindness. When I was younger, I used to think self-care was just taking a break from my daily routines, but it's more than that. It's doing things that refill my energy. Sometimes it's as simple as getting enough sleep or drinking water. Other times it's taking a walk, dancing down the street, enjoying a nice long Epsom salt bath, jumping on a motorcycle either as a rider or a passenger, visiting another country, or saying no to a draining situation. I've learned that taking care of Kimberly K isn't selfish, it's necessary. Faith gives me strength, y'all. Mindfulness gives me peace, and self-care gives me balance. Together, they help me stay grounded when life feels shaky. I don't always get it right, I promise you that. And some days are harder than others. However, when I carry out these 3 practices, I feel steady. I feel focused. I feel ready to take on the world. I feel like I can handle whatever comes my way. Stay grounded.